Well, Kelly, the discussions started with a timeline on much of the information that we've shared right here on In Focus. When the mold was first discovered, building upgrades, emails between Glenwood staff members, and the first notification of mold specifically from the school system to parents.
On July 31st, Howard County Public School System sends the email, finally, where they mention mold.
An email that, according to Tanya Tiffany's timeline of mold issues within Howard County, came years after the problem first surfaced.
On August 9th of 2013, Principal Brown sends a staff email talking about a mold outbreak that had happened in July due to hot, humid weather conditions.
The executive vice president of the PTA Council of Howard County presented the outline during Monday night's meeting, citing emails, previous parent testimony, HVAC upgrades, and reports done at the schools.
It was very interesting because it said, other than light speckling of mold, there was no evidence of mold.
The school system calls the meeting productive and a positive step forward.
Certainly, as you heard tonight, we've learned our lessons. When there's a mold issue, they need to hear about that, and they're going to continue to hear about that.
Linda Wise, the deputy superintendent with HCPSS, says since the August community meeting, the school system has taken a different approach to how they notify parents of mold.
Since that time, a lesson learned has been that every time we have a report of any mold in any building, we have communicated that to the school community.
Following the presentation, parents were able to ask questions.
Do you have a specialist that comes in specifically to look for potential moisture problems?
Ed Light with Building Dynamics, an industrial hygiene consulting firm that the school system says was brought on in a response to the community's calls, responded to many questions, saying so far at Glenwood, things seem good.
We did take a look at the actual areas in the school, over the ceilings, in the tunnels, and in the classroom areas that have been affected, and they all look to be in very good condition currently.
While parents say some kids are still sick.
Why was the issue considered one of maintenance and not health? And who made that call? It's reasonable to expect that if staff members were getting sick, so were kids.
The school system says health room reports of teachers and students over the last 2 years don't show anything out of the ordinary.
They showed a video tonight of the parents that testified at a board meeting months ago, and they're heartbreaking videos. We hate to hear of students being sick because of indoor air quality, because they, were injured at recess or anything that affects the well-being of the children in our school. And that's why we're doing everything possible that we can to ensure that our buildings are safe, both the indoor air quality and everything else.
According to Tiffany's presentation, 7 schools were listed as having mold. The In Focus team reached out to the school system to verify that Faulkner Ridge, one of the buildings listed, did in fact have mold. The school system responded in part that Faulkner Ridge is no longer a school, office facility, or professional development center as it was for many years. We asked again if the building has mold, and we're still waiting to hear back.